Hi guys, and my league, the Nefarious Hounds, is Ictericus Lux, or Ictericus Lux, not sure really how to say it. It's Latin, means yellow light. For being a yellow lantern, I thought that'd be a cool name. Anyway, on to the collections. Go from this helipad port, which is, when I scroll across, in the Tomorrow District, and it is, well, that's the Science Spire, this block, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down. Okay, so you're aiming for this helipad 5 blocks down from the end of the Science Spire. And basically what we're going to do is go over to that building right above my head there, and then across to there, and then down to there. One of the reasons I'm doing this right now is because one appears in there by that briefing, not every time but sometimes, and one appears right there. So from right up top over there, you have to be able to, when you're scanning the horizon, be able to spot out that diddy little inkling little flash, which is why you shouldn't go supersonic. I know I've been telling people to not go supersonic. Don't go supersonic because you won't see anything. You won't. You go altogether way too fast to spot anything. Now, that little flash that you saw down there, I might have seen, that's a character, not a collectible, was an exabyte. I've learned how to tell the difference through trial and error, and you can tell if it appears and then disappears, it's an exabyte. Right, this type of building, one can appear on any one of those two alcoves, which is why I'm just about to go up and check the other side, because you never know. And not this time. Okay, move on. One can appear on that ledge, has for me several times, and right down at the bottom, at the foot of this section here, and scooch over to the top, and also mirrored right below me there. Now the bridges, one can appear on the top of either one of those two spires here, so be aware of that. Just here and on the other side. One can appear, point in fact, there is a bridge at the top here, which I'm just going to drop past. One has never appeared there for me, but one does appear here. Please be what I'm looking for. I don't care if you're one of them or Star Labs Matchbook. I am looking for one to actually appear and vindicate my theory. Okay, now we've been across to there. Actually, looking at the speed I'm doing, I'm more than likely going to need to take 4 videos to get this done. One can appear, and I'm just about to double back on myself, but just to illustrate where one can normally appear is in this alcove. I've not had one appear in that one, but this one. Okay, now it starts to get really, really tricky. Just going to go back to the map. Okay. In line with the Science Spire, 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks back. One can appear there on this section in any one or two of those bits. One can appear there in any one or two of those bits, and one can appear there at the lowest. And you can see what I'm talking about by being aware of your surroundings and being able to miss them. Ground level things aren't what you are going to be looking for, but you need to keep an eye out for them, because that thing that you can just about see just in front of my head is an investigation. It's not a briefing, it's an investigation. You may just be able to see that it's actually green. But briefings and collections do appear on the ground in this area, which is why it's such a pain to actually look for these and why I'm doing this guide. I've not had one appear on that building, but look out for it anyway. And we go over here. Right, one can appear in this section just below me, the raised walkway. Incidentally, I have never, and I've been around it several times, had anything spawn in the science spire. I think there's one right below me. Or is that a briefing? No, that's a briefing, sorry. And I get stuck underneath the metro. No, that's a light. See how they are really, really tricky to spot. I'll get back to that one in a second. Okay, now we go over to this one. Just below me now, one can appear there, in the middle, and on the end. So, there, there, and there. One can appear there, there, and there. It's actually quite useful having that finger of that ring, as it's actually illustrating perfectly where things can go. In any one of those two sections where the thing comes back on itself, so there is a briefing there. Well, point in fact, there's a collection there. Please be what I'm looking for. I would love for you people to actually get one of these. Kryptonian Disruptor, perfect. By the way, if any of you people actually want one of these things, I could just give it away. Because they are really such a bind to find. That's who I am. I'll put a link, or not a link, I'll put a description of who I am in the description section of this video anyway. One can appear, getting back to it, on here. That's an exobyte, not a collectible. One can appear at any section of that roof. Now, the bits that I actually love. I'm going to wait here and come back to you in the next video, because this bit is a pain, and you'll see why. So wait for my next video, and I'll see you soon.